known as Mama Uganda, has become the most fertile woman in the world, giving birth to 44 babies in total. Now we are gonna get gifts for Mama Uganda from here. We want to support her somehow because she has so many children. What she likes?
To have watermelon, tomatoes, onions, some mangoes, posho, rice, bread and sugar.
Miriam and her children live in an almost unfurnished 4-room house in a village located 50 kilometers north of Ugandan capital, Kampala. How are you, Mama Uganda?
Fine, how are you?
Fine.
Can you tell us about your story?
Yatuzaala abaana mukaaga. Z'omuto yali asembayo era yandika nnyina ennaku 3. Gimanyi kati ewaalo ne waffe Uganda ey'abamaama abataabo. Bamaama abaddawo ne batuuka okutta baganda bange 5 n'ensigala omu. Kati baganda bange bamala okufa. Abaganda bange bamala okufa wempeza emyaka 12. Taata n'asalawo okunfumbiza.
That man who you were sold to, was he the father of all these children?
Is the one, the father.
Abaana abasooka nga bazaala nnyina emyaka 13. Basatu. Omuwala omu n'abalenzi babiri ne ku byabadde ankola nga nange sikyasobola kumwagala nga bwe mulaba ndaba ekyekango kuki.
After being sold to a man older than herself at the age of 12, she gave a birth a total of 15 times and delivered twins 4 times, triplets 5 times and quadruplets 5 times. She had only given birth to a single child in her last pregnancy. However, she lost 6 of all these born babies. Why did your children die?
Abaana ababiri sisita wange yabansaba. Sinza kugamba lumbe lwabatta kubanga nakera mutya ne mukubira essimu ng'abaana balamu n'amaana akubira essimu nti abaana abo bombi bafudde. Nejjukira ndi munaku ndi masiikini siina we ngenda muwawaabira oli ayina ku ki. Omu yali mulwadde wa mutima ne mbaleka wano n'afuna omusujja ekiro nga siriiwo.
You're saying your entire siblings were killed by your stepmother. Then which sister of yours took your 2 children?
Taata wange alinayo baganda bange abalala abakulu be twali tuddako.
Can you tell us more about your marriage and your husband?
Obufumbo bwaffe tekubangamu mukwano, tekubangamu kwagalana, bikonde nga nze wakutaana ate nga ndi mwana muto. Tuzze tubeera mu mbirigi eyo bwakugoba bwogenda paka mu nkomero ya byonna ekyasinga okuntabula. Nayina maama wange yankuzanga maama muka kitange. Era ye yayambala n'olugoye lwange mu buntu ye yali badde maama ate n'agenda amwagala. Okitegeera n'amuzaalamu n'abaana. Akati awo nga ndabira ddala nga
According to her story, her husband would bring other women home and ask Miriam to cook for them and do their laundry. Eventually, her husband sold the house they lived in and took all the money they had, leaving Miriam and the children flat-footed and ran away. Miriam was 37 at the time and pregnant with the last child she was going to give birth to. Together with her children, she took the road to her paternal grandmother to take shelter. How did you survive with the kids? Did you ever think of giving up?
kituufu kaseera kaatuukako nendabira ddala nga njagala nze kennyini nveewo naye bwe nasirikira ne ŋŋamba naye kati mbalekeraani kuba waliwo akasale katuuka ng'ekyokulya kigaanye onaakaaba oli bw'omu bw'oti mu nsi toyina muyambi yenna. Taata w'abaana bwe yatundira awaka ne ntambuza kigere okuva gye twali tubeera mayiro kumpi 30 n'omusobyo.
Now we are in Mama Uganda's living room. They just sit here, have a chat and sleep in here. We noticed that this place resembles a dormitory. People of course do not sleep alone here. 2 or 3 children are sleeping here. Just imagine 15 people are living in this tiny room all at once. Of course there is no space to play games. This is the other bedroom. As you can see, they all lie down together and imagine 7 or 8 children sleeping vertically here. They sleep in groups. A person does not have a bed. A person has 2 or 3 bedfellows. What is your biggest regret in your life?
Nejjusa bakadde bange singa sibe banzaala naye ate oluvannyuma n'oddamu oluvannyuma ne nga taata tosobola musayira musango ng'omusajja maama yekka gwe nejjusa lwaki yanzaala.
Did you find and meet your mother afterwards?
Maama kyenje mulaba omwaka nga gumu neera tanjagala kati maama wamala otulekawo awaka.
Miriam always carried photos of her mother that her father had given her. Many years later, a man saw the photos and said that if she wanted, he could take her to the house of the woman in the photos. When they got to the house, her mother didn't recognize Miriam, and on top of that, she had warned Miriam never to call her mother, since her husband shouldn't have learned that she was married before and had children. She sent Miriam away, telling her not to come again. The walls are not even painted. They have a TV here for fun. A freezer, it's empty. You see how the couches are, the cushions are completely gone. Yes, they are siblings, but they are more like friends. Their age groups are so close. The eldest is 25 years old and the youngest is 5 years old. What are the doctors saying about your situation? You're so fertile. Is it some medical condition?
Weewaawo we naweza abaana 18 nagendako mu ddwaliro nga njagala okukoma ne bankera ne baŋŋamba nnyina amagi mangi sisobola kwekomya njira nnyongera okugakendeza kuba gajja kundetera obuzibu okufuna ebizimba n'ebisigadde kati n'ensooka nziramu awo n'enzaala bwe nzizeeyo.
Miriam has a genetic predisposition called hyperovulation, which releases more than one egg in a cycle and significantly increases her chances of giving birth to twins, triplets or quadruplets. She had continued to give birth because of a doctor who had misled her by saying that she had to keep giving birth to reduce her fertility. Otherwise, the tumors that might form in her ovaries could kill her in a short time.
No.
Anti agenda kuba mukodo kati gwe toba mukodo tokolanga ye bwakolakolanga gwe nganze wenkulagidde.
That's your son?
This is the last born.
How do you come up with new names for every born child?
Amanya agamu g'abazannyi b'aba Nigeria, amanya agamu g'abazannyi bwendaba ku TV okugeza nyinamu gwe bayita Ozo. Ozo muzannyi wa bi Nigeria naye nga batulugunya omulenzi oli awakanga Mukama Katonda mudda ate ye be batwalanga abaana omwana ono gwe bayisa obubi yanunula olujja olwo n'okulufuula olw'omugaso.
Can you remember all of your children's names and tell us every name one by one?
Kati abangi be nazaala bannema amannya kakati mugenda okubuzibwa kuba waswa nyina bangi banakato nyina bangi waswa muto waswa mukulu Nsubuga nyina Jagati nyina Emulani Namutebi Jane Nalulama abobuzanye nyinawo Atimu Joseph Chiala Pensoso Zuku Chiwo mama gaya Shamira muto nawo Shamira mukulu nyinawo Dija nyinawo Viola nyinawo Musoke nyinawo Trevor nyinawo Kao nyinawo Emulani nyinawo bangi kagamba bonna nga ng'omuzadde bonna siina gwe simanyi newemba simutegeddera mmanya nti gundi taliiwo ne gundi takola ki.
There is one more room there.
This is my mom's room. She sleeps here.
She sleeps alone?
Yeah, here.
So this is her clothes, right?
This is
She likes clothes a lot, huh?
Yeah.
This is her
our
picture.
picture. Yeah, that's our picture.
Do you remember all of your siblings? Do you remember their names?
Yes.
What do you like to do with your siblings?
I like
Football.
Yeah.
What do you want to do in the future?
I want to be businessman.
She's a Muslim, but her ex-husband was a Christian. That's why some of their children choose to become Christians and some of them choose to become Muslim. Not all children of Mama Uganda live under one roof. There are many rooms side by side here. Her older children live with their wives. When we move forward, there are small rooms over here. Here are the rooms again. Here the older children also live with their own children as they have started their own families. There are grandchildren too. Here is the workshop where Mama Uganda works. Again, there are houses for older children here. In this large building, both Mama Uganda and about 10 to 12 children live together. This is the room where Mama Uganda produces and sells medication. She didn't want us to come in here with shoes on. She produces medication here. She does a lot of work to make a living with her 38 children. Her greatest desire for all her children is that they receive an education. Sometimes she collects and sells scrap. Sometimes she works as a tailor. Sometimes as a hairdresser. And sometimes she prepares medication from plants and sells them, stating that the medications she prepares are good for infertility. Miriam also says that although she is a Muslim, she also produces and sells alcoholic beverages. Do your children ever get jealous of each other?
Kizibu okumanya omwana gwe njagala ne gwe saagala siyinaako kusosola siyinaako kyekubiira era nga bo.
What is your vision about raising a child?
Mu bulamu bwange saasoma nsobole okubeera nga bonna nfune badokita nfune balooya nfune egamba abaana bange nga tebafaananga nze. Omwana omuwala yafuuka nnansi ebyembi tanyambye nga maama bwe yamala okusoma n'afuna omulimu emulago we yafuna eyamupaaza n'amutwala mbwe lasya ye simanyi nakati sidanga mumuwuliza era simanyi bimukolaki bimukwatako olw'obufuuna nti nali siina bulungi ssente n'asoma ebyayinginiya by'okuzimba akanika mmotoka ezo bw'atyo era ali eyo mu kibuga era kwaba abaddirira awo akyasoma bya bulambuzi tuwa naye era kati sente zamuyimiriza nti sinaba kutandika kukolaki poze mu mbeera ya covid eno nga bw'ogiraba abaana bazaaliddemu mu baana bange omu azadde yazalidde ku myaka 14 olw'ensonga nti nembatwala bayiga enviiri abalenzi nembajjawo bagende bayiga zi kompyuta kukanika bwe kutyo paka okusoma nga kuzzemu okusinga okubeera wano ne batambula ne babuna ebyalo.
If you had the chance to go back in the past, what would you do differently?
Kuba temuli kalungi konna okuleka okubonaabona. Ekyokubiri era naalisabye nzire munzaale kubanga kya mugaso Katonda yamanyi bwakikola sijja bevuma nti babi oba mbalabe ng'ekikolimu oba Katonda yansolako ekiki paka wemaliriza okusoma nenonyeza omusajja nga nze osanga yalisobodde simanyi oba mudda nakisobola n'essaawa zaalo buli musajja gwentunuulira genda ku kadurowa waggulu mulimu akaveera kalimu amakerenda kaddugavu sadati genda onnyambeko yovayo lali musenge n'esimanyi kyaliko omwana ono omutwe guno atabusinga kawo tetujja musobola omutwe gumuluma omufuniremu bupainikira obwa bulawuni ne panade emu ne septrin emu.
And this is the kitchen area. The children's food is being cooked here. What are you cooking here? They made this room a kitchen. The dishes are being washed here again. While older children take care of their younger siblings, everyone is responsible for household chores such as cooking and cleaning. Miriam says she uses 25 kilograms of cornmeal every day to ensure her kids are well fed. Fish and meat are barely consumed. They've grabbed them. They carry those on their head. The children took the supplies to their mother together. What is happiness, in your opinion?
Waliwo omuntu asobola ofuna essanyu ng'alina ebbaawe era essanyu lyange baana bange nawe mba nvuddeyo nga nyina ebincankalanyizza wenkomawo wano awaka.
Timuna Kampala baby wanchankalanya itambulayo kusazeko nga aji ku mukyere kusazeko tolina womponera aibeni kabaka wa Buganda luga wabako tuboloze mpitake pa masande bula mpomesa oluganda.
Miriam says, since I gave birth like a rabbit, my family didn't want to be known with me. I was kicked out of the house, I was banished from society. But when each of my children grows up to be a productive part of society, I will be proud. When I asked Miriam if she wants her eldest daughter to marry, her answer was, according to UNICEF research, Uganda hosts approximately 5 million child brides today. There are bridal markets, especially in rural areas of Uganda, and brides are purchased by presenting animals such as goats or